Hello, my dear Virgos. Today, we're going to be looking at your personal forecast for the month of March. We're going to be looking at it through all 12 houses. We'll discover the main aspects of this coming month, what significant events will be taking place, what you can truly expect in matters of love, whether you will have financial resources, and if you will have new opportunities. And most importantly of all, when we finally reach the 10th house, we will reveal your deepest desire. You will have the opportunity to make a wish to conceive it, yes, and it will manifest very quickly because during the forecast, we will energetically give this desire a push because it's all about energy. So we are beginning to look at what the Virgos can expect. We are now considering the first house. What is going to be the most important thing for you this month? The most important thing is that you have a very important trip ahead of you, which reveals learning, and some new projects, right? This will later bring you changes connected to your professional activity. You will very actively start gaining significant momentum. Yes. What I see is that events will be connected to people, you'll be communicating and interacting a great deal, and at the very same time, you will receive a lot of new information that will allow you to bring about significant changes. Yes, I see you're anticipating these changes. You have many plans, and you're still just contemplating that it can only exist within your mind. But I see that events are already approaching for you. You just need to think about it, and things will materialize exactly as you wish because people are well disposed. Yes, the right people will be meeting with you, those you truly need, and consequently, you will receive their full assistance. So, what exactly do we find in the second house? In the second house, you and I will be seeing money. Will money be flowing into your life then? Well, I'd like to mention that during this particular period, you might experience more expenditures than actual profits, yes. And we can observe that for those born under the sign of Virgo, the month of March might encompass both financial expenditures and various outlays, or perhaps it's simply a time marked by considerable movement and travel, when you'll be visiting friends and family or going to various locations where you'll primarily have more enjoyable and entertaining social gatherings, yes. But this is not a working matter. You will be in a very calm, peaceful state, and yet material blessings will still come to you. This simply means that you don't have to perform any great actions to achieve what you desire. You can remain in a state of complete peace, yes, in a fully relaxed condition, living this fulfilling life, but money will still come to you, and that's not a bad thing at all. So, the third house signifies your journeys. If you have planned something for yourself, perhaps a trip, it might not just be a simple journey. It could also be a business trip related to your work. Let's take a look at what it will be like. You are going to be taking a flight. The flight will be taking you to some other city. It's definitely not a journey by car, but specifically travel through the air. Yes. And I see that this meeting is coming up not for work, but a friendly gathering, yes, where you will be meeting with people close to you. These could be girlfriends or close relatives, sisters, yes. But I can see a journey unfolding before you, one that will truly bring you immense joy. That is, you won't merely experience some direct, immediate pleasure from it, but rather it's something through which you will acquire a colossal amount of energy. Well, not bad at all. So the fourth house you see is your family. Let's take a look. If girls are watching me who are family oriented, yes, who have a family, who are not alone, what exactly is going to happen? And what's going to happen is the a man with whom you've had a bit of a conflict, yes, a kind of disagreement. There was a situation where you either felt jealous of this person or there was a moment when you thought you might actually lose this man. But now you're entering a period of calm when everything returns to its proper place. Yes, your man isn't leaving you. He maintains his stance that he's only yours. Yes, but he might be a little upset or somewhat disheartened. So his state is one of slight resentment towards you. But look at these good cards. Big changes are entering your life. These changes will be beneficial for your family. Yes. Here, there could be moments where if Yakushi or if you were very jealous of this person, you felt they weren't yours. Events here will change very significantly. I want to tell you that this is definitely your person. He stays with you. And those who need to step aside, they won't bother you. And this feeling of jealousy that was in the family, yes, it will disappear for you. You will receive this peace and balance precisely from your family sphere, which wasn't there before. So the fifth house is intended for young women who haven't yet found their other half, haven't met their special person. Let's take a look and see if Virgos will indeed have such a wonderful chance to meet their true soulmate this month. Let's find out. What do we see? We're seeing a stance where, for some reason, you're quite afraid to meet anyone. I can see that in your most recent, your very last relationships, the ones you were involved in, someone manipulated you quite intensely. A man didn't just hurt you, but he truly betrayed you. And because of this, you've closed yourself off a little bit. But I want to tell you girls, this will still come back to him. We see events where that very evil, precisely that harm a person brought upon you, can be returned in the opposite direction, back upon themselves. But I want to say, you're still, to some small degree, even waiting for this person. For some reason, you want him to come and you want to try that relationship all over again. You must not do that. I see that a new person will enter your life. Moreover, I see it will be the second half of the month. A person will appear who will unexpectedly meet you. He will meet you. Let's see. Where will he meet you? And he'll run into you somewhere quite unexpectedly when you're heading out to some kind of government building. I mean, it'll be a meeting where you're just going about your own business, your job, some tasks, you know? It could even be just a simple store. Yes, that could also be a public building where you might cross paths with this person. And I see that this meeting will be quite unexpected and you will forget the person who caused you so much pain. And I want to tell you, there's no need for you to wait for someone to return to you. A brand new person needs to enter your life now, and all the old memories will simply fade away for you. Well, let's see. Yes, it will most certainly be forgotten because the wizard, when it falls upon precisely upon the house of love, he always states that a very energetically positive individual must enter into this particular space. He will be very active, he will be positive, he will govern this world, and consequently, he will bring you exactly what you desire, right? That love that you were not given before. So, the sixth house represents your body, your health. Let's see what's going to happen here in the sixth house. And in the sixth house, I want to say that you will be completely engrossed in your work, in your own actions. The only thing is, you'll be taking a lot of active steps. And because of that, you might slightly injure yourself somewhere. Why do I say injure? Takatatu, you ask. This could be minor injuries to your legs, or you might bump your hands, your elbows somewhere. This level of activity suggests that you really need to slightly rein in your passion and stop making such sudden, abrupt movements. I can imagine that Virgos at this particular moment might be quite sharp in directions. Yes, if this truly originates from deep within your being, it will certainly be reflected upon your physical body. So, you just need to ease up a little bit and then your body will find its balance. No diseases are developing here and that's already good. So, what do we see in the seventh house? The seventh house represents contracts, agreements, documents, everything you wish for. If there's a plan to sign or resolve something, let's see what that will be, whether you'll have it, and what the arrangements will be. Well, I want to say that I don't see any agreements for Virgos here. There will simply be some temporary delays in minor matters that you will be planning, but they will be resolved in due time. I see you'll be standing before events where you'll need to receive some kind of document. Nuktikibo mo pa. You will be waiting for this document. Yes, something is supposed to arrive, and when it comes, you'll receive it and breathe a sigh of relief. Yes, you don't need to rush things. Everything will come in its own time. If it seems to you that events aren't moving anywhere, that they're standing still, then this is just a slight exaggeration. Everything will come in its own time. If we're talking about March, then the end of March could bring you information or the receipt of some important documents that you've long been waiting for. So the eighth house, what is it that could depart from you? And the eighth house is going to show us that. Let's take a look at what might be leaving you. a rather cunning person will depart from you. And I want to tell you, he was playing games with you, even attempting to build some kind of relationship. Yes, but this individual is not meant for you. And when he finally leaves, you will truly breathe a sigh of relief and then get on with your own life. This is not a loss at all. It's actually just a kind of, a light liberation from unnecessary people. People who are not necessary in your life because they're just like a small child whom you would always have to drag along with you. This is a person who might be quite young in age, or it could be someone who simply wanted to be close to you to gain something. So this is definitely some kind of manipulative game being played against you, and this person will withdraw. They will not appear in your life ever again. So, the ninth house. The ninth house represents your small beginnings, those little projects or ideas that you truly wish would come to pass. Yes, let's take a look at what exactly this will be, because you're not even thinking about it just yet. You've been wanting to escape your loneliness. You're tired of your everyday routine. You wish for something new to come into your life, but for now you find yourself in such a state as if you are afraid to take steps and reach out to people. You've completely withdrawn into your own world. You've isolated yourself in your work, in your studies. You've become deeply engrossed in your own activities, and you genuinely believe that if you continue to stay in this state, it will somehow make things easier for you. But in reality, this is wrong. And the cards give you a clue that you need to leave this state. Look, you must get out of this state. You must leave it yourself and start to manifest yourself now. Manifest yourself in different ways. Yes. So you need to move in multiple directions at once. And then into your life can come a person, and love and everything you wish for will arrive. So, the Ten's house. The Ten's house is the house where all your wishes come true. You can now make a wish, one that you truly desire, and it will be realized for you. So let's take a look at what this wish truly is. Well, what we see here is a romantic encounter love, and I would even go further to say that someone desires to have a child here, to start a family. It's precisely the family sphere that is being shown here. But I want to tell you this. You can certainly achieve what you desire here, but at this precise moment, it will only be a romantic connection, nothing more serious, all right? For now, please don't attempt to bind anyone specifically into a full-fledged family dynamic. I foresee that the individual who will soon enter your life will possess a very independent spirit, meaning this is someone whom it's currently quite difficult to draw into any kind of serious commitment. He will love you. He will certainly want to have a relationship with you, won't he? But to speak to him right now about the children and the house, there's no need to do that. He will come to that understanding himself later on. I can see that this encounter is karmic. It's not an easy one, and it will last for a very long time. And your deepest wish fulfillment is revealed with the Sun card. However, this will happen just a little bit later. So, the 11th house refers to people who are able to assist you or facilitate certain actions that will help you achieve your goals, right? That is to say, these are your friends or other individuals who are close to you. Let's now examine who will be providing this support. Just look at how truly wonderful these cards are. First and foremost, you're going to receive for yourself not merely some simple help, but you will get a really significant piece of news from somewhere quite far away, won't you? So there's news, there are conversations, and this will be precisely the kind of conversation that will unveil some long held plan for you. And this plan, most likely, you've had in mind for quite some time, but you just haven't gotten around to it. Your, as they say, energies haven't been directed towards it, right? And I see you are entering a period where everything you have planned for a long time will begin to materialize in March, because they are flying like arrows, the very arrows of the emotions that you have been expecting. If some girls have planned for themselves to join a union, you are certainly able to join. Yes, if you have planned for yourself certain actions related to changes in your work activities, yes, you can, through a specific piece of news, begin to alter the course of events. And March is precisely what tells us that you on the threshold of events when major changes will be taking place, and the people who will be surrounding you, and these are people, I would say, not your close ones, but even complete strangers, outsiders, they will be quite favorably disposed towards you, but not without any personal gain, because the double card appearing suggests they will also want something in return from you. The same help, the same support, and you will certainly provide it. So the 12th house is the house of your enemies or ill wishers, whether you believe you have them or not. Let's see. You have no ill wishers. You have people who are ready to stand by you to form a solid wall of protection. And these are even two men. I want to tell you, these are not just ordinary people, are they? These could be two individuals very close to you, or perhaps two good friends. These could be complete strangers to one another, yet I observe that no matter what you undertake, these individuals will consistently offer you their unwavering support. You have no enemies, you have devoted admirers, right? These are people who are prepared not just to assist you, but to stand by you through any difficult moment you might face. Well, then, ladies, you have a wonderful forecast. I wish you peace and prosperity. Tell us in the comments what you've lost. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Did we make it? Well, who
Just a
gives
little
a
bit more,
damn
please.
anyway?
This deck is very robust and clear in its interpretation.